So, since I am now out of my throes of
They're setting up camp.
limit break, who's setting up camp?
They're setting up camp.
He's setting up camp.
He's setting up camp. There.
I go back to where the fighting was.
Okay.
The soldiers and people.
Yep.
Because there were people there that might not know they want to join my troop yet.
The survivors.
All right. You get there, and there is an inordinate amount of blood everywhere, and the surviving groups are still duking it out in a much smaller mosh pit. When it started out, it was like 150-ish strong on each side. It looks like they're down to like the 20-ish mark.
I'm convinced they're a death cult.
From 3 different areas.
Officer, you will not believe the doozy of a day we have been having.
Are the leaders still like at their tents, or are they in the fray?
The fucking old guy.
Oh yeah.
Very important.
The Sifu who stood back with like a cold disdain for the entire thing, like just watching his men die without even flinching, has like the full big Fu Manchu, and that's how he.
Does he have like the last 2 fingers on his?
No,
on his
that's
hand, the really long nails.
That's
a crack
weird.
nail.
That's weird.
I can sort of do that.
I'll kill Bill.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, full on like if actually the description I used was if the Emperor from Mulan
Yes.
was that guy.
Was an asshole.
So like full majestic beard,
I know
and he does that.
That's awesome.
Instead of the stringy whisper thing.
That's awesome. I'm looking for the Viking leader.
He's no longer in the front anymore, and you can see every once in a while, like just on your approach, like every once in a while he like goes down on one knee until somebody else comes up and tries to take advantage, and he stands up again, like lumbering, and just like swings his axe and typically almost murders another person with every time, and
Whoops.
it scares them enough that they go and try and fight one of the monks or something.
Is he going down on a knee tired or injured?
Oh yeah, like tired, head down. It's actually kind of surprising that he's able to tell he's being attacked each and every time with enough time to pick up his big heavy axe, and again, big arcing swing.
Is his axe like the axe from fucking For Honor?
I don't know.
It's as tall as he is, if it's a yes.
Like the head of the axe is
No.
like this big.
It's very much a mortal axe.
I fucking love that game.
It's a one-sided axe with a heavy weight on the back for balance instead of having a double-sided battle axe.
It sounds like
Spike.
the one from For Honor.
Sure. I literally have no frame of reference.
They made it on.
The Raider.
Yeah, the Raider.
Yeah, did you see they made it on Man
I
at
haven't
Arms?
yet. I haven't yet. Probably will.
Fucking
Dude, that was quick. Oh well, the beta's been out.
It's a big axe.
Stupid.
It's
It's
a
a big
fuck.
old axe.
So is this. He also did have, when you guys first saw him, he did have a few other large axes about. They have all been discarded at this point. It's just that and a very fair amount of caked blood in his furs.
Discarded or buried into other people?
Is there a difference?
Question answered.
So
It's fair to guess that he probably has the highest kill count in the group.
okay, so I.
There are fewer barbarians left though than the other 3 groups. The other 2 groups.
But they're powerful.
Awful.
This axe is way bigger than that. That's like a wood chopping axe.
Yeah.
This one is like,
Well, that's also the base axe too.
yeah, this one probably stands about that tall on the fighting edge, and then kind of goes down like this. So like that.
Okay, thank you.
Probably
Alright.
about the.
I know that name's in there from something.
About half a pizza box.
So I go up to him. I don't bring my men into the fight, and I stay close enough for conversation, far enough away so that he doesn't think I'm straight up attacking him. If I have to
Punch him in the face.
If I have to wade through people,
Mostly corpses.
okay.
They don't put up much resistance, I imagine.
Yeah.
Rigor mortis.
That is quite the assumption.
It's not a Shadowland. Yep.
Yep.
When's that ever stopped a necromancer? You were saying?
And I just ask him for what do you fight?
And he's
Funsies.
down and he's breathing heavy and blood.
I can respect that.
Blood, death. Advantage.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood goat.
Skulls for the skull throne. Bling bling.
Is it 200 people that you need to get the iron from their blood to make a sword of your enemy?
Oh,
That was the most
This would be
hardcore
very
thing I ever read.
inefficient.
That was so cool.
I too
but
have.
super badass.
You're a Twilight, right?
Okay,
Just
there
saying.
you go. That's the head of the axe in real life.
Yeah.
It's like the size of that guy's fucking torso.
It's closer. That's closer.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You how big that
What
fucking
happened?
thing is? It's retarded huge.
The other thing too, in the image he showed you with the Viking holding it, that Viking's like 7.5 feet tall.
I
So-
figured.
It looks a lot smaller on him than it does
The
in real
tiny little
life.
head on the shoulders that were like out here.
Imagine me holding it.
So yeah, I say
Mother
I think any
I've
of us would
axe
have a
holds you.
pretty hard time trying to lift that thing.
I've fought for blood too, and I'm searching the land for powerful warriors to join me. Would you or any of your men be interested? And I look out as they're still fighting.
Where are you from?
Fuck.
It's an odd place to
I
be
was gonna
from.
say that's a really.
I don't remember.
What
Sounds like a
direction is
great
that
place.
Nexus area, I believe.
Okay, so the River Kingdoms.
Yeah.
from? It's a great place.
It's a funny place.
It's a silly
So
place.
No, there's a lot of stuff over there that's not super pinned down. So
It's all rapey though. It's all rapey.
yeah.
Creation.
Creation is a rapey place. Anyway,
Where slavery is, there's usually a lot of that going on.
and that's around.
Okay, but filth isn't everywhere.
Filth is a special sort of
Ball.
special sort of rapey.
he looks over at you
So,
and
whorehouse
like
in
he's
the-
he's
whorehouse
eyeballing
in
you pretty
Texas.
hard, and while he's doing it, somebody sees an opening, and he just and jabs somebody with the bottom of the axe like straight in the gut, and actually like draws blood with the blunt part. And the guy like shirks away and like
okay, I'm not gonna do that again.
no, he
Sorry.
he goes away and he like vomits up blood and then like wipes his chin and like
Did you steal my Gatorade?
I did.
He said he wanted the green one.
and he looks at you and he just and you can tell like he's sizing you up and he just goes wrong blood and goes back down like panting again. And you can see he's trying to muster the strength to stand once more.
Fight me for it.
Fight me!
I say that's a shame. Your tribe wouldn't happen to be one of the ones, tribe or whatever, be one of the ones where if the leader goes down, the rest of the men follow the person that took him down.
Would you?
As I draw my sword.
Oh my god.
He looks at you and he manages to get out like a chuckle, like just the one.
A singular.
And he goes, riot. Like, insinuating that there would be a riot, not a hostile takeover.
Riot!
Basically.
Fuck it, why not?
You want a riot?
Hell yeah.
That's
Why not?
the rock.
And he
Why
can
not?
just flat side all the swords, knock them all unconscious, and be like, "You're under me now."
Yeah.
I just like the idea that you flip over your right sword to the side and just push walls everybody.
Mine now.
If you get knocked over, you're mine.
And Thunderhammer.
And he reaches up and he uses the axe to stand up and then rips it out of the ground because he pushed it in a few feet.
I do allow him to stand up. I'm not a complete asshole when it comes to fighting. A little bit.
Just like 95%.
Huh? Nothing. No, nothing.
Well, you
Everything's
have
great.
something.
Yeah, and then
Everything is awesome.
I want to fucking take a huge meaty swing at him and.
Did you say a huge meaty swing?
Yeah,
Sure did.
Gonna be taking shit
So
out.
meaty.
Alright,
The medius.
big axe.
Brad.
That is tall.
It
You
is
could
tall.
start with join battle, please.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Poor Viking man.
I had a panic moment where I was like, crap, where's my character sheet?
It's all up here.
Yeah.
Join battles the
What's
just
awareness pool?
what's awareness pool,
Yep.
and then you
Yes.
just roll a die and add.
Several dice.
Oh, that many?
Yes, you roll all of them the first time.
I can
Fights for a living.
I can never remember the order in which it is.
I can't either. I've been doing this for a hot minute.
It's lots of dice, single die, lots of dice, single die, lots of dice, single die, lots of dice, single die. Until someone dies.
I'm not going first.
10.
Right?
No,
Wow.
It's a good roll.
I didn't get a single success.
Lots of dice, attack. Single die, initiative. Lots of dice, attack.
So you're very apparently threatening him at this point, right?
Oh yeah.
He smiles. A very, very broad, happy smile at finally somebody willing to have a real fight with him.
Valhalla!
All right.
Valhalla.
Oh,
By the way, that's with the wound penalty.
A wound penalty or a wound bonus?
No.
He then he hefts the axe, drags it on the ground, like running towards you, before getting all the way up, jabbing you in the stomach, and then coming over with an overhead chop.
All right.
Surprise.
So I take the jab to the stomach because I'm not too worried about the shaft. I'm more worried about the blade. And when I see it come overhead, I do one of these types of blocks with the flat of the sword just to completely stop it. Hopefully.
You get die. Oh yeah. I'll give you a die for that. You describe what you're doing.
Killing brain cells.
All right.
You don't roll it. It just stunt dice on defensive action just adds straight to your DV.
Oh, okay.
So your DV goes up by 1.
Bear in mind, you are
With
using
your great sword.
You are parrying with your greatsword.
Yep.
But then there's whatever onslaught penalties there are going on.
Oh yeah.
That was an onslaught.
Yeah, it was just the one. So
So
2.
DV goes down by 2 and then goes up again by 1.
2.
Okay.
My
So-
sword isn't that good.
No, it is not.
It's also not good for defending.
So
No.
It's specifically not good for defending.
Yeah.
is it a diclave or is it?
No, it's just a great sword.
Just a great sword. It's an okay sword.
Yeah. In the Exalted versus Sword, it's an okay sword.
Pretty decent sword.
Man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 damage plus 5.
You didn't ask what his soaks were first.
I know. I'm calculating my total amount of raw damage.
Oh,
Then he applies soaks. Correct.
I just didn't know why you rolled again.
That was to hit.
I thought you already rolled a hit.
That was
Never mind.
joint battle.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
Woo!
Keep up.
Yeah, Joe. Where you been?
I lost count. 6, 7.
Where am I?
7 minus 2 for your DV.
What?
5
Is this
plus
my
his
house?
strength plus his weapons damage.
My horse.
An axe is what, like 4?
An axe is 4, but that sounds an awful lot like a great axe.
It is. So
Hold on.
It's an okay act.
I kind of like the idea of like you
No,
try
for this guy, it's a great axe.
you're gonna
Yeah.
block with your sword and then you just drop the sword, just caught it with your palm instead.
Well, we'll see. This guy seems like he has more to him.
Apparently.
Book of the Sun, core, weapons, armor. Great axe is 7 lethal.
oh, cool. One more than I thought. What's your
Useful
lethal
for
soak?
chopping down trees and people.
You said lethal?
Lethal.
17.
Okay, cool. He's rolling 1 die.
Whee!
No damage,
Nice.
but he does you do feel it rock your shoulder,
Yeah.
and the small part of you goes back to when you were mortal, and that probably would have dislocated a shoulder.
So I'm holding with this hand. I feel it connect, and I bring it down so that his axe completely comes down, and I come back with the momentum of it, and do the same thing with him, doing a chop over his head.
Okay.
And I'm adding 2 weapons, 1.
Jula.
Fuck! 1 weapon, 2 blows. I always mix that up.
Alright, take 2 dice. That was a good parry.
Even blade style with one
One weapon, 2
blade.
fucks. What?
What was
That's
that?
how even blade style works.
I mean, like one weapon, just one,
Yeah.
even blade.
All right, so
I thought it
it's
was
the
you had
die
two of the same
bonus.
exact size.
That's a different martial art.
For even blade is just one short. It's like
It's
the
a slashing
traditional
sword.
Chinese, like with the one sword.
Yeah.
It's based on that.
Oh, I assumed that was like dual wielding shit.
No, that's single point of light shining in the void style.
And then this is the 2-hit roll, so it's dexterity, correct?
Or steel devil style, technically.
You always roll dex to hit.
No
Yeah.
martial
I was
arts in
trying
the
to
entire
remember.
game is as badass as Ladder to Heaven style or whatever the fuck it's called.
And then it doesn't.
Cataclysmic machine gun style.
Is pretty fucking cool.
Sounds like
Hey,
It's a War Strider martial art.
hey.
Yeah.
War Striders get martial arts.
It's
Okay.
to be used in a
you
War
can straight
Strider.
up use martial arts in War Striders.
That's your,
Yeah, I
like
kinda
that's your
figured
form weapon.
because they're just armor.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that there was like one specifically for War Striders.
Yep.
That's
There's
pretty
one
cool.
for now that you've made Burning Palm style. There's one for every weapon because nunchucks didn't have any love.
It's
The combos don't have any.
Really?
I think they do.
What about the
I think
semicolons?
I think it's terrestrial, but I think they do.
Oh, probably Jaded Insurrectionist.
Joe, I want to make sure I'm doing
Mantis
everything.
style?
2 for the bonus,
Technically.
dexterity.
I was just saying,
And
'cause if
then,
Mantis style doesn't just come with
melee?
an attack, they did something
And
wrong.
then accuracy.
And
So good thing I got the 2 bonus.
And then-
-2 for onslaught.
Nope, that's
Oh.
2 is DB.
Oh, that's your DV. Never mind. Continue on, sir.
-2 for your wounds.
Because Onslaught goes to both DBs.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But no, I'm saying though,
That's your
using
wait. Where's
using
your
a
melee?
ladder.
Do
as
you not
your
have any
form
dots in
weapon,
melee?
I have 3.
That's
Did you
Heaven's
include it?
ladder style.
Yeah.
See Jackie Chan do
That's
it.
what it's real.
I'm not good with the sword. That's why I start with it. I got.
You should be rolling 12 dice.
How do you get that?
Dex
Your
plus
dex is
melee.
4, 7, 8, 9 bonus, 10.
For your weapons accuracy.
Oh,
So 10 dice, whatever.
I was looking at speed for. Okay, that's my bad.
Yeah.
You just
So 1, 2,
speeds to
3,
your
4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. My bad.
This is true.
Oh, you're not counting successes. Got it. I'm like, oh shit.
Nope. 2.
Did he botch?
Yeah.
I had 2 7s.
Yeah, but you have 3 ones.
Hot dog!
You don't belong on this battlefield,
Oh,
son.
Alright, Raisin is having a great day.
Yeah. Fuck
No, I'm
yeah.
sorry, you're Raisin.
Raiden.
Ryzen.
Raisin.
Yeah, that was a fucking botch.
You're a Dragon Ball Z character, your name is a fruit, alright? Deal with it.
She's got a point.
I do. I'm
Yeah,
just
she
kidding.
does actually have a.
I do. I'm just kidding. I love you. She might call me that if she gets mad again.
That was with 1 weapon, 2 blows.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ugh.
Goodness.
You're now naked. You shred your own clothing.
I mean, I had somebody botch an attack roll and jump out of their super heavy plate.
Yes, it was panic, and then I cut off his fucking ponytail. It was amazing. It was the best moment of my life.
So you swing down, and instead of following the arc that you had planned to move to, you just followed the same arc you came from. Because
Alright.
you had just like put him down there. So instead of following this arc, you followed his sword again, his axe again. You missed the axe, but you do manage to hit the ground, which of course causes a great eruption of mud, blood, and viscera, which then covers your entire troop. Because they were standing off in the distance.
I'm totally fine with that.
You soak them, and then it rains down upon the area, because of course it was a detonation
Yeah.
first, and then they just happened to get sprayed for it. And you're now treated as blind.
Nice!
Whatever.
That's minus 4 dice.
That's
Sight is
fine.
for pussies.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I don't need it.
Only little bitches need eyes.
Also, if your men were in the fight at all, they would also be blind.
Oh no.
That was the 1 weapon 2 blows part.
I was planning on having them stay out. So.
Yeah, this was supposed to be a recruitment mission.
All right.
Oh yeah, because this is to make it even more badass.
Yeah,
Now
this
he
is
can't
part of the
see.
ritual.
Yeah.
I can't see, and when he kills this guy, it's going to be even cooler.